Hey, John. Glad you're back with us. I didn't want to lose you guys. Oh, more street crimes. I don't know what noises I'm making. Hopefully Chris is done peeing soon. We'll drive to the place while we wait for him. No sense in waiting to drive. Have you been enjoying this stream? I hope so. On to suburban redevelopment. Yeah, I'm glad. Sword of Justice. Statistics. Oh, 2 people. Was that you, Jay and Chris? $250 total clues found. 58.4%. It's Shelby. Oh boy. Shelby a boy or a girl? Yeah. Elysian Fields. Meh.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Mac.
Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind. Who says we should visit him at Fire Station 32?
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Lynch is a legend.
Where's your respect for property, Cole?
Where's your respect for property? Whoa. The way you spelled that so made me laugh. No, they are cool. Oh shit.
Oh, for God's sakes.
It's okay, Biggs.
Kill some.
You hope he is an arson.
We came as soon as we could.
That's why we got in that accident.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny.
Whoa.
You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Oh boy, I wasn't paying attention.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay. I said, yeah, put it there. And this doohickey can go right there. Is that wrong? Obviously, it is wrong.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
You could just, you know, tell me. What? You have the same expression as I have, Phelps.
Try again, Boy Scout.
You guys are great detectives. Just laughing at me doing this. Alright. Any ideas, my fellow detectives?
Good, your regulator's in position.
Oh, thanks for telling me that.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas.
To pull the lever on the left to turn on.
Yeah, I figured that out. Scared him.
Something's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Whoa. Can I drive the fire truck?
You gotta be
Yeah.
kidding me. We're driving this?
No, don't be silly. We're not driving that. What do you think we are?
You watch the Hammond Gap?
Except she's our first partner who isn't really a bigot. I guess Bukowski wasn't, but...
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
Fire
You know
trucks
this
are
Chapman
scary.
character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Is that a thunderstorm in the distance? You're right. That was crazy looking. I don't know if that's a glitch or though. It looks like the wires are just shaking for some reason. Such an ugly fucking car. Ooh, close.
His name is Phelps.
Insta heat. Look at that.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes. LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
She's cute. What do you think, Biggs?
I'm at a loss.
Thanks.
What the hell?
Sorry.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70.
Oh.
Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off top.
Yeah. Just open a door.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, you've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
What about Reginald Barley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasick?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I need guys.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Something
Okay,
Marco would say.
I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
You're damn right. Go right ahead. Where's his phone?
Operator, give me
And he
R&I.
like looks down at his notes that he made while he wasn't even looking at his notebook, and it's all fucking blurred.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Hey, buddy.
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay. Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Barley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
4 years for burning down a house.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
She doesn't sound young. She sounds like a fucking grandma.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Show 'em. Hi.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Rasick the racist. Can't read that.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Anarchist essay. It's fucking Marco. Anarchist. Whoa. He has the same shit.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Exactly.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Some nice pliers.
No good to me.
Can use that to circumcise Roy Earl.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
Looks tempting to eat. Keep that stuff away from me.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Bye.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
What?
What the hell?
More what the hell? What the? Okay. Let's get Clemens. Alright, so we'll finish this case and then we'll stop for the night. There's not much left. We just have to find these 3 guys. God damn it, we're in someone's backyard. Can we squeeze through here? Alright, sorry about your bush. And your chairs. Come on. Nope, don't wanna drive through the porch. And the mailbox. Hit the mailbox into a different dimension.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
I don't like his face.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
All I know
whoa, whoa.
about Barley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mudshark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work.
Whoa.
And she gets the house.
Did Chris gasp?
Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the Rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Whoa. Blowing 2 spics at a time, he says.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
You and Ryan are 5th columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Wise guy.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Can we steal his truck? Aww. I was just quoting him. Don't be like that. You say it all the goddamn time. There's just people running. You've chilled recently, but used to be in your top 5.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs. Arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Well, just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said...
Son of a bitch.
We would have thought.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in! I'll take out the van.
Can't get any closer than that, Biggs.
Get in close and steer him off the top.
We're going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tire. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels. Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We got to get this guy in a room before
Lady
we can get
running
an
into the
angle on him.
fucking car.
This man has got to be stopped.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Yeah.
Jesus, what is he doing?
The tramp! Oh, Jesus!
He didn't hit the tram. We got him first. Idiot.
Put your hands where I can see them. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Alright, last guy.
He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony. It's
Side mission. After this one, there'll only be one more left in the whole game.
Any unit able to handle code 2 identified.
And he's driving.
You know the way. You can drive.
Damn, Herschel's a pussy. He's never fired his gun once.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle code 2 identified.
Car 11 King responding. Go ahead, KGPL.
11 King. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at the intersection of...
Hit and run. Oh, damn.
Jesus Christ. Notify the coroner's office.
It's not often you get them this easy. Driver left his car behind and hoofed it.
Any witnesses?
None of them saw the crash, but by the blood, I'd say the driver can't be too far.
Where don't you fucking look from, lazy ass?
Did anyone see where the driver went?
I saw a guy run up that alley.
Just stay away from me, goddammit! I mean it!
He's got a cheap shot on me.
Partner, Think we got our guy. Tell me some of your moves, hotshot.
Oh my god, break his neck. He got that first punch on me because I wasn't expecting it, and then after that he got thrown.
I only fell asleep for a second. I've never had any trouble like this before, officer. Never,
William
ever.
Shelton?
Oh, Christ. It's you. Look, you gotta believe me. I'm no criminal.
Alright, we're just gonna have one more street mission after that. Alright, you're driving, Bigsy. Bigsy boy.
Can you drive to this one?
Thanks.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Stupid asshole. That run. Okay. I guess stop or I'll shoot was a bluff.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
That's what happens when you take your chances. Now whenever someone just runs away, that's what I'm gonna think.
Come on, Varley! You can't keep running forever! Stop or I will shoot!
Yeah. Got him with the warning shot.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is...
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
He's like, murder? Yeah, I did that shit, but fucking arson? Nah. Alright, now to the police station to question those two, and I guess we're gonna have to decide which one we think did it. Alright, we can drive that. Excuse me. That one isn't a suspect. That one we let him go. And they shook his hand. It's a nice church. Wilshire. All right.
Yeah. I have two suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey,
Fuck
Hopkins,
you.
You practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Yeah, Biggs likes us now.
Down his wife.
Look at this douchebag.
heck?
The heck?
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from?
Your 6 kinds are retarded.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You delusional detective. What campaign? So you know
oh fuck, I hit Clemens instead of Ryan. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. I had the right thing. I just hit the wrong last name. That's stupid that they're separate. Waiting for the wow.
I have two suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
I think his name is Phelps. He brought in that case with that poor lady.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Alright, that's what I was saying.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You delusional detective. What campaign?
Yeah, so I did Clemens, but the answer is Ryan's.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
That face Phelps made.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
That's so annoying when they say that shit. Just like, prove it. Yeah.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You'd just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Yeah, it's Marco.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
That broad has socks in it, Brazil.
What do you guys think? Jesus Christ, was with you and not waiting for doors?
But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
God damn my back.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Look at that picture of him. Yeah.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweep. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire?
It's literally just about to end, Jay. Don't worry.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. You found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
What do you think, guys?
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just crap?
Yeah, I seem so drunk right now.
So I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
This guy is Marco, so I'm charging him, plus he has a stupid face.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Phelps,
What you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Alright, we'll get this cutscene and then we'll be off. The Gas Man. Oh boy, don't give me too much damage. 5 stars. Oh shit, World War II. Japan. How'd I fuck up? I got 5 stars.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders, Sergeant. There's barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Good Kelso. Origami. That's scary.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
There you have it. That will be for next time. Whenever next time is. Maybe Thursday. Alright, kids. Hope you had as fun a time as I did. Sniffy Phelps.
You got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm thinking